Welcome back to Flying Sparks Garage. This is the first full week in the shop 2026, and we're going to work on Grandpa Grime. Pretty excited about it. We've had this truck for a few months now. The girls rebuilt the engine just last week. We got the intake tube on it for the turbo, got the turbo on it, and it is time to start thinking about actually driving this thing. So we need to look at some other stuff, see what we need to do to get this thing on the road, and we're going to show you around a little bit.
Grandpa Grime deserves some more attention, especially after last week cranking the engine and getting to hear it run like a freaking hot rod. It's time to get these rear axles swapped out so we can actually hit the road in this thing.
This truck has really old axles under it that are super low geared. It was designed to be off-road, so if we have any hopes of hitting highway speeds, we've got to change it all out. We're excited to do that. We've located some rear ends, and we're gonna go get them and see if we can rig them under this truck.
Before we hook onto the trailer and head out to get work done, let's thank Upside for sponsoring this video. Upside is a completely free app that I earn cash back on places that I'm already spending money. Upside has given back $1 billion to its users. To find out how much you could earn, download the free Upside app and use promo code FlyingSparks to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas using code FlyingSparks. I earn cash back when I'm getting gas and diesel. We even earn cash back at the local hardware store. Once I submit my offer after I've made my purchase, my cash back is on the way. One of the things I like about the app is I can compare gas prices at my local gas stations. I can decide where I want to go, plus I can see how much I earn per gallon. With over 100,000 participating locations, that means cashback earning opportunities are around every corner. We just left the hardware store and I made almost $5 on that transaction. My total earnings on my app right now are over $20. That was money I already was going to have to spend, and I got cash back on it. Plus, these aren't points or gift cards or anything that are tricky to spend. You can deposit this straight into your bank account, or you can go to your little fund there and you can find all the places you can spend it directly at. If you want to do a gift card, you can send it to yourself or send it to a friend. It's pretty dang cool. And I don't know how you can argue with cash back on money you're already spending. Upside has given back $1 billion to its users. To find out how much you could earn, download the free Upside app and use promo code FlyingSparks to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. That's an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas using promo code FlyingSparks. Huge thanks to Upside for sponsoring this video. We love working with them, and who can deny cash back? I mean, yeah. Let's get to work.
So that frame is 9 inches right there. Your typical modern frame is about 10 inches. So that's too narrow. So we're not going to be able to just bolt the other suspension up to it. But I think this frame is tapered. Okay, so that's a 10-inch frame right there. So I can't see exactly where the taper starts, but I know right here, this is a conventional newer style truck frame. Back there is where it gets funky. So probably what we're gonna do is cut this frame, and then we'll cut however much off we want of the new set that we buy, and then we'll weld all this back together. The perfect way to do this would be replace the frames, but it's not worth that to us because we're not heavy hauling, we're not putting 1,000,000 miles on this truck. We just need to get a new modern suspension under it. So we'll splice this frame, bring it together, then we'll case the inside of it. We might even do that underneath this big plate here where the winch goes. And if we can get our splice in that area somewhere, then we're tripling the strength. You know, we got our weld, and then we case the inside, and then we have this big bracket on the outside that also helps hold it all together. So that may be an option for us. So the info that we need to know right now is if we come up a little bit forward of the suspension, we've got a 10-inch conventional frame. So we can go out there, see what he's got, shop for a 10-inch frame, modern air ride suspension with gears that'll actually get us on the highway and get us running down the road. Another thing I'm wanting to attack is this front axle. It does not have front brakes. The axle's fine. I mean, it's very similar to all the modern axles, even the new one's very similar to this. But my concern is how wide the leaf springs are. Yeah, that's 3.5 inches wide. which is the same as grime. See, the problem is if you look down there at that axle right here, the bolt holes for the leaf spring are actually cast into it, and the new one's going to be like that too. So we're going to have to find an axle that's designed for a 3.5-inch spring, which Optimus Grime is. But the challenge with that is, yes, you get front brakes, but they're a little bit hard to find, especially if they're not totally worn out, but they are all Bud wheels. And I'm wanting to change this entire truck to hub pilots. So we got to do a little research, see if we can get an older axle and put newer hubs on it. What we may do for now is find Bud wheels for the front of this, just so we can get nice, good rubber on it, and leave that front axle alone, because I also don't want to mess with the steering right now. We got many years with this to make it perfect and design it the way we want. So I think the focus for now is find some wheels and tires for the front, and then go get some suspension for the back and try to figure out how we're going to install that stuff.
We have so much to look forward to on this build, and you guys will be along with us on that journey thanks to Permatex. They're the official sponsor for this build series, so please take a second to thank them in the comment section for their support of Flying Sparks Garage and Resurrecting Old Iron. Thanks, Permatex. Well, our office is now converted from Christmas to, we moved one of the cool old tables that we found out in the shop, cleared it with stew, and put that glass top on it, and it's way cool. Mom picked up these bar stools on the side of the road like months ago. Goes great with our sign. The kid is here and the dogs are sleeping on her very happily. And we are about to go get the trailer onto the GMC and pick up some Peterbilt parts.
I can't get up.
No.
I see you later. Look at them, they're the cutest thing.
Goose has like made her foot his little bed.
Yeah.
In the crook of her knee. Very happy. And there's Mav. They're happy you're here.
Yeah, I'm happy I'm here.
And she's got her piston necklace on.
I do.
Erin found this online.
Yes.
And it's actually a Cummins piston, which is super cool. So she's hasn't taken it off since Christmas.
I have not.
Sweet. And it's very fitting because she just built her first Cummins. Well, just a few months ago on Grandpa Grime. Y'all saw that happen. Hope we don't have a blowout. Well, behind us is some axles.
That's right. This is a 2008 model Peterbilt. It's got air ride, all the things we need, the gear ratio we need. So we're going to cut these tandems out, get them on the trailer, go back to the other shop, and super glue them onto the other truck.
Super glue. That's what we need for grime.
There it is. Nice.
Unbolting this APU.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it loosened up and then we'll probably lower this down. Is it going?
I think.
Okay. Really hard to hold on to. Those things are rusty.
Dude, yeah, it's moving, but it's very slow.
Jeez.
Ripped it out.
We're gonna have to cut that one off.
Okay.
All right, it's a new morning. We didn't get it done yesterday. We did not have oxygen for the torch. So we got some oxygen. We're back a new day. We're gonna get this stuff taken apart. If we wanna remove this, we've gotta cut it off. So I think we'll just leave it on there. And we're gonna come in here. And I measured my truck this morning. I've got plenty of frame rail. So I'm gonna cut this right in front of this bracket. And that's where we'll drop the frames. For now, we're gonna trace these air hoses up. We'll cut those peel them back. That way, if they're good, we can use them. If not, we'll replace them all, but that doesn't really matter. But we're gonna cut, get us plenty of hose, flip it over there, and then we'll just snip these frames in half. Then it'll be a matter of caging the brakes so we can push it up on the trailer and hopefully not tear our trailer up. We'll see.
Safety glasses on.
Yep. This has got one of those big dumb mufflers on it.
Dang, that's a muffler.
Thank you, government.
Jeez.
So, let's see what we got here. Trailer wiring. Dang, cut my finger. Kinda, didn't go through the skin, but definitely got me a little abrasion pad on my finger.
It won't demonetize us though, that's good.
Yeah, not juicy enough for that. Okay, what is that? It's tail light. And that's our bunch of hoses there. Back of the truck is unhooked.
Sweet. Is this old school errand work when you guys were cutting up trucks?
Oh yeah, absolutely. These were the fun days at the shop when you got to disassemble them. My dad is very much an advocate of put trucks out of their misery or out of his misery or something. We fix a lot of trucks, but it's more fun when you cut them up. Okay, so trying to decide if I want to cut this side of the bracket. Sure would be easier. Cut here, that's quite a bit of frame. Especially if we get rid of this front section and just use the rear suspension, make it a single axle. We haven't decided yet.
Which would be pretty dang cool.
Yeah, I mean, for the work we do, we don't need duals in the rear. And if we do end up buying a lowboy, which I'd love to have at some point, because I'm weird and I want to buy a dozer and things that I don't need, but if we do need that, we have OG grime for that. So this truck could be a shorter axle, more little city truck, so to speak.
Which I think would make sense for the styling of the 351. Like that cab is small, it's like...
You certainly could use it more like a pickup then.
That'd be cool.
So, yeah, so I think we'll just go this side of those brackets there. Make it super simple, so we'll just support the tanks. Once we get these tandems out of the way, we can always back the winch truck up to here and he can do whatever he wants with the rest of this. But I think that's a good place to cut right there.
Me too.
Okay, not important.
You're doing amazing, Aaron.
Thank you.
Dude, these are some sick ducks that just landed in the pond. What? What are those? They're like super fancy.
If it flies, it dies.
No, dude.
No, dude. Oh,
What is that?
Gray heron, too.
Gray herons.
Oh, that's a ribeye of the sky.
Oh my gosh.
Those aren't wood ducks? They seem to have like a ring around
You know
them.
what? No, they're not wood ducks. They've got crazy, fluffy, different heads. They're really cool. I love it.
That's cool.
That was cool indeed. He's about to melt some metal.
Yep. Yeah, in discussion about making it a single axle, if we do that, this is a lot of frame rail. And when I look at my truck, it already, comes way past that winch plate back there. So I've got a lot of frame behind the cab. So I don't need to come way up in here and get a bunch of frame because we're not trying to make a show truck that's super stretched. We just need good suspension, good axles.
Somebody's out flying, kid. We want to be up there flying.
As far as he can be.
And that's how it's done. Sweet. Now that frame's in 2 pieces. We just unloaded the torch out of the back of the truck, and we're going to go into the field and grab some wheels and tires that we found yesterday.
Yeah, we found some 22.5 buds, and this axle cut, that's 22.5 hub pilot, which I don't love that we're gonna have buds on the front, hubs on the back, but that's the way it's gonna have to be until I find an axle or a solution for that. So we'll go grab those. Also, this set of rear ends, I noticed there's no caging bolts in the brake chambers. So we're gonna go dig around and find 4 caging bolts. That way that thing can roll. So.
We were in sync. Did you see that?
Oh, you did a thumbs up too?
We went at the same time. And you didn't see it.
You know what I was most frustrated about is my hand was blown out. I was like, ugh, she's gonna cut that out because my hand's all blown out.
I was back here like this and we did it at the same time.
I love it.
And do that now.
That was fun.
Simultaneous thumbs upage.
Yeah.
The wheel pile. Let's see what we can find.
One of the many wheel piles, actually. There's 3 more over there.
These were 22.5s right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22.5.
Alcoa's, baby.
Yeah. Car hits it.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be fine. It'd be fine. Yep, 125s. Yeah, it'll clean up. Works for me. Nice work.
Probably want to set them down.
Yeah, you lay them down on their face, that's fine.
Oh, face?
Yeah, you're gonna polish those anyway, so.
Okay. That was great.
So,
nice.
so on this one, pick it up differently.
Yeah, I did this.
Yes. So put your knee under it and pick it up like that. Just kind of.
What?
Our need to get low enough.
You're gonna have to pick it up some, but use your knee to help boost it up.
Slightly better?
Maybe that was harder. But you pick up 300 of them,
idea.
and you get good at that.
My knee's like at a weird. Your knee? I don't know. My knee was at a weird
Yeah,
spot. It was like too low but too high at the same time.
understand.
Like, I don't know. I don't even know.
All right, let's find some caging bolts and then we'll go.
Okay.
Oh, you can look on that other side. There's one right there. Yep. That was loose. I gave it everything and it didn't need it.
I can
Uno.
hold them.
All right, we'll put it back together. There you go. That's why we put that on the front of there for caging bolts on your hoodie.
Oh, right.
Okay, try over here.
I was like, that on front of where? The guy was lost. They still said hoodie and I was still lost.
The front pocket on the hoodie is for caging bolts, I think he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was trying to say, but
Yeah, I was slow.
I'm slow in my delivery, so. Dos, maybe over here. Oh, what? It's hitting the frame. How is that possible? And one more. All right, some nice rear ends too. Looks like maybe freight shaker stuff. Thank you.
Okie dokie, we got our frame chopped in half. Next time you see us, it'll be time to pop these outer tires off so that we can load it on the trailer.
And bend it in half.
Oh God. We'll see y'all soon.
And here they went. So often these shoes are welded to the drums just from rust. But I heard those pop loose. We got one lug nut that's being a bit ornery. Throw a new battery on here and see. I'm still shocked at this impact that it takes any of them off. This one dude is tight. There we go. Love it. Okay, so we're loaded up. Unfortunately, that camera angle, the last one you just saw, it shut off. I don't know why these do that, but sometimes they'll shut off, and when there's one person filming, you don't catch it. So sorry I didn't get that last little bit, but we're loaded. We got some chains, booms on it, and we're gonna ease to the shop. We only got about 3 miles to go, so we'll just take it easy and head that way. These things only weigh about 5,000 or 6,000 pounds, but I can tell there's weight back there. It's kind of bucking a little bit. I think we got it pretty well centered on the trailer. It's hard to tell, you know. I know there's not too much weight on the back of my truck, but there is some, so that's where I typically try to put it. Here we go. I made it. I thought we would. It's not that far. So we got to get this stuff unloaded, but we're gonna have lunch first. I'm gonna meet the girls for lunch, but it's here at the shop. That is one step closer to getting this truck actually running and driving. I'm happy with it. A little bit of rust on the frames. It's pretty much just scaling.
This dude is so awesome. We have the back half of that truck loaded on the trailer. When I say we, I mean he did all the cutting, he did all the loading. It's been a highly productive week, and it is the start of something really rad on the back end of this truck.
Yeah, we absolutely wanted to end this episode by cutting the back of this truck off, rolling the new ones in, but it's not gonna work out. We've got the jack stands. We only have 2 of the very large, like frame style big truck jack stands. They're under Optimus Grime. We did just get the parts in, so next week we're gonna be able to get that thing going, get it out of the shop, clean some things up, move some stuff around so that we can really do a good job on this. Of course, we want it level, we want everything perfect, we gotta measure a lot, and rushing that in the last 2 days of this week just wasn't advantageous. But we did get exactly what we wanted. We got low leaf air ride, Peterbilt brand, super good, stick with the brand, very excited about that. We got 355 gear ratio, which is gonna put us on the highway, we're gonna be comfortable. We won't be overstraining this old engine trying to just keep up with traffic. So that's amazing, exciting, love that. All this stuff's gonna be new, modern. So if we're out on the road like we were in Grime this last summer, if you haven't seen that episode, we blew a pinion seal on that truck all the way up in Wisconsin. It was a bit of a challenge finding a new yoke and a U-joint and all that kind of stuff. We're not going to have that trouble with this old truck because we're going to have modern stuff that's still relevant, it's still on the road, still being used, so we'll be able to get parts anywhere in the country that we need.
As you guys know, we're so grateful to each and every one of you for clicking on our videos, watching them, supporting, commenting, sharing, all that good stuff. It means the world to us, and to be able to do this as a living is just such a gift. As much work as it is, it's a worthwhile hustle. In fact, in March of 2026 will be 11 years. We let 10 years just pass by. We were just working and having fun and doing things. We never even honored our 10 years, but 11 years, man, that's freaking awesome. And we have y'all to thank. So each and every one of you, give yourself a pat on the back for being here and doing awesome stuff in your garage. Rescuing old stuff is so satisfying, and if you've never done it, try it out, man. There's lots of cool iron that needs to be rescued, pulled out, and back in commission. So we are so thankful to be doing that with this truck, and we are so excited to bring y'all along with us. Again, giant thanks to Permatex for their support of this build series, and we will see y'all on the next episode. Kid.